This stock will surprise everyone. This is not financial advice, but my research suggests it's a good idea to buy $50 of this before November 30th. The company is Ford, ticker symbol F. Shocking developments in earnings reactions. GM, General Motors, up significantly. Ford, up significantly and offering a low risk entry. Ford is using NVIDIA GPUs to simulate their manufacturing process. We'll dive into what that means. I think anyone who's in manufacturing would not want me to butcher it. Let's jump in real quick and look at the chart, which I do think is the main reason to buy this.
This is Sam Putnam. This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
So here it is. The Ford chart looks strong. This is the strong earnings reaction. Get the benefit of a pullback that's held here, and you can look at what that means. Typically, you would buy risking over this 1380 level right here where it closed. Since it's given some back, there's a new level here surfing this moving average up. I don't know why moving averages work. They work. Well, we can speculate, right? Everyone's looking at this moving average. People have algorithms that sell when it comes to a certain average or buy when it comes to a certain moving average. So there was a bid here, and there continues to be a bid, and no matter why people are buying, we can see they are buying, and buyers and sellers are agreeing that somewhere in this price level, around 13 point whatever and change, there's a lot of interest. So you can have a low risk at this current time. Could fail, more than likely. If it does fail, it will not be a big move down. GM, one of the best earnings reactions so far in terms of holding its level here. You can see it held it right here, held it again, and now it's up 25%. So there's something in the water for these vehicle stocks. And if we look at a little bit of the numbers, 50 billion up 10% year over year for Ford is awesome. And we can jump into that in detail if we need to. But the real idea here is, what is Ford going to do to make this an attractive company in the age of AI, right? And it doesn't appear to be EVs. EVs appear to cost a lot of money for them and not be the EVs that consumers want to buy. So they have to figure out essentially why that's the case, or they can just get over it and stick with their trucks and their SUVs, which everyone associates with Ford in the first place. So strong earnings for Ford and GM despite Ford not having great EVs sales. So what is important is, if they are going to stick to their core mission, which is effectively being the American truck, how can they make that efficient and very fast in iterative cycles, putting out better models, not just, the 2027 Ford is a marketing gimmick, but actually improve it. So NVIDIA is focused on autos for sure. They would like to have some electric vehicle clients as well, I'm sure. But having this partnership with a massive company like Ford helps validate that their models actually work. So Ford is using their hardware and software. NVIDIA has massive software employees and products. Without CUDA, which is NVIDIA's GPU software, CUDA, they wouldn't have the lock-in that got them to where they are today. Otherwise, there are other GPU training pieces of hardware. There's even more competitors and growing in the inference side, which is how they make the decisions. They use an inference chip, whereas a training chip gets all the data and makes sense of it. So this partnership with NVIDIA for Ford and for NVIDIA, it's mutually beneficial. It's symbiotic for sure. And the speed of running simulations that the GPUs speed up is very useful. It's the same type of speed that's helping test protein folding combinations to find different new disease or combination of disease fighting agents or drugs. It's all the same technology, crazily enough. It's just processing large amounts of data. They're using this to create virtual vehicle designs and even factory layouts. So something in the warehouse automation sector as well, like SYM being an example of that. Of course, recently SYM coming down, kind of good to separate, the winners and losers right now. Right now, the winners are these companies that are recently having solid earnings reactions with the volume, Ford and GM examples, but another data company similar to NVIDIA, Datadog, solid earnings, solid volume, moving away from that earnings. And then some of the optoelectronic companies, COHRLITE. So these are the connections that connect GPUs in some sense using actual light to do that, also having solid reactions. I won't bring up AAOI's chart because it's kind of ugly, right? But all right, I will. You get the idea. In general, there are some solid sectors that are performing well in earnings. NVIDIA themselves starting to have some bounce and some digestion going into their earnings. So this is the stock F, believe it or not, it's back. And if you like these ideas, hit that like button. If you want a free course on how to buy stocks before they go up, hit that subscribe. And if you want one-on-one help, head over to stockscommunity.com. You can see some testimonials from our superstars, and I will see you in the next video. Not financial advice.
This is Sam Putnam. This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.